Today on the grid, it is Blind Photo Critique Day. This is where we crush the hearts and souls of photographers all over the world. And let me tell you, folks, there's going to be some tears today for sure. All right. Plus, the K-Man, the K-Cup, the Pronto Pup, the real Rocket Man, Erik Kuna is here. So there is no gallivantation today. All right. We have lots of news. Well, we don't have lots of news. We have a little bit of news. We've got some great giveaways. We're going to give away some really cool books and other stuff today. It is going to be a fine day on the grid. And it all just start. Let me just start over. It all just start. No.
Let's
it all
go.
Let's go.
Go.
The Grid is brought to you by Platypod, the tripod alternative that is changing the world. Everybody has a Platypod. You should too. Go to platypod.com.
Well, there we are.
I destroyed that opening. Just absolutely destroyed it.
It's okay. You were thrown off by our live studio audience over here.
Yeah. It's Don and Stu, right? There we
Yeah.
go. All right. We got some buddies here today watching. All right. That's great.
Whoa. There's a thing called autofocus or focus.
Yeah. Somebody should focus that camera.
It's either that or I've got problems. Here, wait. No,
it's not
definitely.
you. It's not you. Oh, that's.
Whoa, there's happening.
That's getting
it's
better.
happening.
All right. It's happening.
Oh, there it is.
It's getting better.
I think we were trying to accentuate that we've got to be very critical of our images. Are they in focus? Are they exposed right?
Yeah, let me tell you, it's going to be a rough day. So for those of you who have never watched the show before, today's Blind Photo Critique Day, we asked people to submit 3 of their best images. All right, so this is their best work. They're submitting 3 of them. We're going to give them an honest critique. And because we don't know their names, we don't know who they are.
Unless they put a watermark on their image.
Put a watermark in, then everybody knows.
And everybody knows.
Anyway, that's coming up here in just a minute. We've got some giveaways today.
We do.
And we're giving away a bunch of
book
books.
giveaway palooza.
Book
but before we get
palooza.
into it, we're giving away a Platypod grip. So somebody's going to win the grip.
Ka-chow.
Then somebody's going to win the Flash book.
Yeah.
By Scott.
How is that book out of focus? What is the depth of field going on there?
Okay.
You were holding it and the book was out of focus. Right
Flash
there.
book.
You need to wear the Flash book. It's flashy.
Yeah, it's depth of field's right there.
Wow. All right.
So then, the Natural Light Portrait book.
Can I tell you something weird about this book? That book is huge in China. It sold more books in China than it sold anywhere else in the world combined. I don't know what happened. Somebody did a 30-something minute review of that book.
There you go.
And it lit China on fire.
Well, there you go. Natural Light Portraits.
That's it.
Then, light it, shoot it, retouch it. I got to get it on the focal
Ooh,
point.
and that one is, wait.
Yeah. That one we're giving away today.
Yeah, and that's for Flash,
Yeah. And then the huge Lightroom Classic book, brand new Lightroom Classic book. Somebody's going to win that. You can find all these over on Amazon, but if you want to win that today, all you got to do is leave us a comment anywhere you're watching. Tell us what you'd like to win. We're also giving away a copy of On One No Noise as well. So that's going to be for one lucky viewer. We'll pick the winner at the end. So just leave us a comment. Tell us what you'd like to win. And then at the end of the show, we'll pick a winner. We'll announce them on the show. And then you'll get your prize.
Yeah. My book just came out, too. It just came out like a few weeks ago.
Yep.
And it's very thick, but it is a very complete.
Yeah, complete. Like,
complete,
if you want to
like,
know
all
everything
the stuff.
about Lightroom Classic, that's the book for
one.
you.
That's the book for you.
Cool.
All right, what else do we have? We have a conference coming up next month, the iPhone Photography Conference. Look, if a lot of people dismiss their phone as like really great. If you go to this conference, I promise you will never think about iPhone photography the same way. It will change how you view your phone.
It keeps on getting better and better and better.
And we're going to show you how to get the absolute most out of it. It's a 2-day conference with a pre-conference the day before. You get it all included. And you can stream and watch. You'll see a little bit about it coming up later, so I won't bore you with it. But anyway, these are all iPhone shots everywhere you go.
Yeah, there's some Rick Salmon.
There's some Rick
Scott
Salmon.
Kelby.
That's me.
Yeah.
And we got a great cast of instructors. And so that's all coming up here next month. And save now and save $150. There were people that will not. They'll wait to the last minute. They'll pay the full price, and we love those people.
so fine,
but
too.
we'd actually like you to
I'd
get a good deal on
rather
it.
have you sign up and save.
All right, you ready to look at some images?
Yes.
Why not, right?
Let's do it.
Okay, let's go.
That's nice.
It is nice.
That's nice too.
That's nice. That's nice. But
Yeah.
there's something wrong with all of them.
What do you don't like about them?
They're way overlit.
Yes.
Let me show you. I'm
They're
gonna.
not. I wouldn't call the way. I think it's like 15%.
Oh no.
Maybe
no,
20.
No. How about no?
I'm gonna say 20. I
No,
think
these are
it's
way.
20%.
Let me show you. I'm going to show you how to fix this quick. First off, take your exposure way down. Something like this. And then,
See, I'd be half of that.
no, you're not, I'm not done.
Okay.
Get this. Get the radial gradient. And drop a light source in here. Because these are supposed to be dark and dramatic generally.
Yeah. They're definitely overlit.
All right, wait, look at that.
Yeah. They're just blasted too much.
They're just blasted with, see, but that darkness is about right. You could get, okay, I'm going to take off a hair of the exposure to there.
Yeah, I'd be more there.
Yeah, but I mean, you want to make it not like you're just blasting it with light, which is what it looks like. So, and you could open up, I guess, maybe the shadows a little bit. So
I think it's a problem that we
right
have where, this is the problem too, like it's the auto button does this, where the auto will just try to brighten it up. So
Yeah,
that people go,
off and
well,
over.
okay, that's what I'll use.
Do you know what it does now? They've changed it. It used to overdo the exposure slider. Now it overdoes the shadow slider.
Yes, it does.
But anyway, look at the difference there, right? This would be easy fix because so photographically, it's good. Post-processing and lighting-wise,
yeah, you
it's
see,
bad.
like when, like a perfect example on that one is if you,
Oh, sorry, this one.
well, in your edited
Oh,
version,
sorry.
you can see them
Correct.
side by side. It was cool. But
This is the same thing here. Let me see. Will that open it? So
Yeah.
how quick to fix this? Darken it
darken
up.
up.
Go get hit the masking tool, hit the radial gradient, and then put a pool of light wherever you want it.
Yeah, just creates a little more dramatic.
Something like that. I mean, it's so easy to make this good.
But like what I was gonna say there is you can see how like the rope and the handle right there,
Yeah.
it kind of gets blown out on the left one,
Yeah.
and then you can see a lot more detail in the underexposure.
Yeah, and you can also do something more interesting than light that I did. Is
Yeah,
just,
like sculpt it. Yeah.
Yeah, and you can also do multiple light things. Like you could do one over here, and then if you right click on here, you can choose duplicate, and then just throw another mask maybe over here, going this way.
Yeah, because I think the feedback here is you're doing the right thing of the scenes are set up nice, they're composed nice.
Yeah.
They're focus, your framing, all that good stuff. It's just with the light.
The light.
It's kind of just blasted and it needs to be brought
Yeah,
back.
it needs to be. All right, so that's our first one. Good photography. You need to do a little work in post, but if you do that, it's going to be quite a bit better. All right, let's move on.
All right.
All right, we got one, two, and one good one.
Yeah, the middle one is
Yeah,
like
this one's like nothing.
nothing.
It's just a mess.
Nothing.
And honestly, this is kind of, it's a guy with a
It's
camel.
little nothing.
It's a little nothing. But this one
That
actually
one's got
has
some-
interesting
yeah.
light. The guy's doing something interesting. Even the camel has an interesting pose.
shadows.
Yeah, but really lighting and also balance compositionally
You
wise.
got that, like balance.
There's a lot of good things going on in this one that are not going on in these other two. These are just, yep, that's a guy squatting down with a camel. That's a couple of guys
This is
hugging with some
like a-
camels in the background. This is a shot.
That's a shot.
This is the one.
See, and that's the hard thing about like, because these start getting into that documentary kind of like photography where you're
Yep.
traveling, you're kind of documenting. The biggest trouble I see people get into with that photojournalism documentary is snapshots. They're just
Yeah,
like
they just look
taking
like
a
I
snap
was
of a
standing
shot.
there when this
That's a
happened.
snapshot.
A couple of guys hugging.
You go
You
to
can't even
the
see
go
the
to the
guys.
last one,
Yeah.
and it's got that like. It
Has that
actually
certain
seems
something.
like a shot you'd
All right.
see in.
I'm trying to stay on. I want to get through as many of these as we can,
Yep.
so I'm kind of moving quickly. All right, someone went to Venice.
I would have taken out
Someone
those
shot from the
cranes.
same place, but with a nice glow around the building.
Yeah, big glow.
All right.
Ooh, cook it, cook it.
That thing looks
Cooked.
cooked. Okay, so these are not bad, but I'll tell you what is going on here. These are very messy shots. So you got two construction cranes
Those cranes
here.
could go out real
You got
easy.
a crane over here.
Yep.
You've got boats just all over the place in the background. And I think your pano's too wide, just in general.
And
Like
you
you
even
cut
got-
off this lights. Well, it's that's
They even got some glows going there. They're not as severe as the second one.
Now
The
this
second
look
one's
at
like
this
almost,
second
that's
one.
unacceptable.
What
glows.
is going on right here?
Yeah, it's
Look
just
at those
glowing.
glows. Those glows, you got to get rid of those in Photoshop. You use the clone stamp tool. Up in the option bar, you change its mode to darken and get rid of that crap. That's bad. This is just, ugh. But again, it's just a messy shot. So what does it take to get a good shot at this location? I've been there numerous times. I've done 2 workshops right at, when we're at this spot. Is you've got to find a spot that's not messy. And by the way, if you look at my shots from there, you see these pylons that they do to keep the water
Yep.
from. I removed every one of those.
Well,
Those
you
are
could-
gone.
you
I would
could
remove
remove
all of
some of
those.
the
I
erroneous
would get rid of
boats.
these guys. I would get rid of that boat, that boat,
Yep,
that
that
boat,
boat,
that
that
boat,
boat.
cranes. And what I would leave is gondola.
Yeah, me too.
And clean this bad boy up.
And
This
get rid
one
of that
just
crane.
looks, this one's just overcooked. It looks like you just pushed all the post-processing too far. And it's just, this one's not happening. So this one is not bad, clean it up. This one's not bad, clean it up. This one's not good. All right.
And if you want to, you'd have to reprocess that one.
Yeah, I
from
would
the beginning.
start over with this one. All right. All right, I saw these earlier when I was popping them in the folder.
Okay,
Is that Neil Diamond?
might be.
It kind of looks like
Kinda
Neil
looks like it.
Diamond. So this is a very nice pose with the ballerina. It's weird to be next to Neil Diamond or whoever that is. I'm thinking it's Neil Diamond. I don't know. It's just a little awkward. This one is awkward. It just looks like she's in a dump. She's in a dilapidated building. I don't know. And the lighting's
Well, it's also knowing that first pose. It's not the most flattering.
like, it's
pose.
just kind of messy. However,
Ooh,
this is quite
I like
nice.
that.
Yeah, all of a sudden it's like, look at the lighting is good. You know, it looks like natural light.
Well, nothing's really competing. It.
Yeah,
You know,
like this one, and you put the background out of focus. Like here, I can see all the junk and garbage in the background. It's just, I don't know.
that's my least favorite.
That's my
by
least
far.
favorite. This one, if it wasn't,
I'd
all right,
probably remove the statue.
if you remove the statue, of course, then her arm's going to be
Yeah,
leaning
arm's
on
gonna be
nothing.
weird,
But
yeah.
if the statue wasn't there, I would think this one is okay. This one's just bad, and this one is really good.
That one looks like a totally different photographer.
Looks like a
though.
completely different photographer took this shot. The background's out of focus. I don't know.
Yeah, do more of that.
Do more of that for sure.
Yes.
There you go. All right,
Amen.
we're moving on. We're zipping through. We're zipping. All right.
Thumbnails.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Wait till you see this next one.
Yeah.
Look at that.
Oh yeah.
Is that gorgeous?
That's really nice.
That's just absolutely
This is
gorgeous.
weather. I love weather.
And this one's beautiful.
These are
You got the
great.
kneading. These are really
Just
good.
keep on doing what you're doing.
Keep
I got
that.
nothing. I mean,
Look
you
at
even got
nothing.
3 rocks up
Yeah,
front.
you got 3 rocks in the
And
foreground.
then the other one. I mean, you could go through
Yeah,
each one of
these
those and
are-
go, yeah. And then
Yeah, those
having
are-
that ridge there, and
Yep.
then that one having the V with the mountain.
Yeah.
Like it's
Oh,
all,
dude, those are great.
Just keep on
That
doing
was
what you're
easy.
doing.
Don't change a thing. All right. Here we go. Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Oh, or screen went out. That's
Or-
even worse.
I think it didn't want to put it up on screen, yeah.
Yeah, it realized. All right, there we go. No.
I don't even know what I'm looking at.
Yeah, no.
No.
And then this one. This is very nice. Now,
It's
you
a
do not
cleanup.
need the buoys all over
Yep,
the place.
needs
Get
some cleanup.
get rid of the buoys. It's a beautiful sunset, and the single boat there with its nice shadow reflection casting in the
Yeah,
water.
Definitely get rid of that erroneous. like,
Get the
boat.
erroneous weird boat on the right.
Right.
I think I would
I
probably
even
even
the
get
left
the.
one
I'd get rid
can
of the
go.
left boat. Yeah, because you have the makings of a great scene here.
That's your best
This one, bleh. This one, bleh. This, woo.
The middle one, I'm just not seeing it.
Yeah, this one. I don't even know what.
I don't even know what.
I don't know.
I understand you're trying to do a long exposure. You got the jack, but
It's ugly.
nothing works.
It's an ugly shot. All right, this is, I don't know what, it's just, okay, there's
looking at the light and the shadow, and they've seen probably at some point somebody shooting through a window.
This, yes.
Yes.
Clean it up, and then you'll have a very nice shot. All right.
Yes.
All right, I guess we need to take a break. We're going to take a short break. When we come back, we're going to look at more misery in just a moment. Don't go away. Misery.
Hey, I'm Jeff Leinbach. I just finished recording my latest class, A Practical Guide to Picking the Right Lens. I'm here with a bunch of lenses, and we have a great class for you. We talk about different varieties of lenses, different types of lenses, some lens features that you may not have heard of. We even talk about specific lenses for specific uses in photography. For example, if you're a landscape photographer, what are the best lenses to use? If you are an architectural photographer, what are the lenses that I want to make sure that I'm looking at? Those are the things that we're going to talk about in this class. I also have a handful of quick tips that might help you take care of your gear and make your gear function better as we go along. So I encourage you to join me at KelbyOne.com.
This segment of The Grid is brought to you by Canon.
You do a smaller heart and you do the right.
All right, we're back. We're back. We got some shout outs to some people watching from all over.
Yeah, Michael saying hi from Almaty. No, but
I had no idea where that is.
That's where we're from. Cami saying hi from Rock Hill, South Carolina.
Andy, I know him.
Oh, Andy's
know
from
Andy.
Lakeland.
Hi, Andy.
Saying hi from Landon.
I went to high school with Andy.
And then Jim saying hi from Minnesota. Dennis saying hi from Oakville, Ontario. Raymond saying hi from sunny South Dakota. Dave saying hi from an extra chilly north of Atlanta. Jessica saying hi from chilly Michigan.
Lansing.
Lammy saying hi from the North Pole. Liesl saying hi. Everyone, and yeah, she's going to be with our VIPs later with us, so she's excited for that. Then Richard saying hi from rainy London. Bob saying hi from Southwest Indiana. Jennifer saying hi from Austria. And then Almaty is the largest city in Kazakhstan.
All right, Kazakhstan in the house.
All right, there we go. Makes sense to me.
All right, let's hit back to our images. Here we go.
Holy big heart.
I'm going to say 3 words. What the hell?
I mean, I will say I get where they're going for like a theme,
Okay.
but that's about
All
what
right.
it gets lost.
Okay, let's set that aside. Yes, you get 5 points for picking a theme. Looks like a Valentine's shoot or something. All right. So, is this a portrait, or is this a portrait of a giant heart? Look how big that freaking heart is in this shot. Which is bigger, the person or the heart? The heart is, I'll break it all down. The heart is way too big. Number 2, her pose is bad. Number 3, the lighting's bad. Number 4, the newspaper's tacked on the wall is just cheesy. This is just bad, and it gets worse as you go through it. And the composition's bad, but it's just the lighting, composition, posing, and everything. This one, if this is not a flattering pose, and sticking a heart there is not a good idea.
And then having like I'm not sure what's behind
it's
her.
a saddle, I think.
But it's a saddle?
It looks like a broken chair has fallen
it's like
over.
You can't really see.
It's dumb. And look at the lighting in the background. It's like you lit this with a car headlight. And I'm sorry,
I'm
these
gonna
are
put it I mean,
these are bad.
Props for like trying on the theme.
Yeah. Now
Props
she's
for that.
sitting. She's sitting on the saddle.
That's the best of the worst.
Yeah, that's the best of 3 bad shots. These are just not good. Now, I don't want to discourage you from trying a theme, but this really looks cheesy. I mean, ugh. Now, I know what you're going to
Scott
tell
does
me.
not like
I
this
know
one.
what you're going to tell me. She loved them. She thought they were great. She can't wait to show them to her boyfriend on Valentine's Day. I get it. But we're not talking about how your boyfriend or spouse or whatever will react. I'm talking about from a photography standpoint, that's 3 crappy shots.
So
I'm sorry.
Let me say, okay, so they did the theme, right? What is the first thing that you would have them change? Is it the posing? Is it the lighting?
I would first off, you got to get rid of the giant heart. It overtakes her in every single one. Number 2, the lighting is way harsh and bad and just bad. Your angle here makes her boots, look at the size of her boot compared to the rest of her. All right, you're at a bad angle. You're not low enough. You're not far back enough, and you're shooting with probably like a 50 or a 70. It's not her poses aren't flattering. The lighting is horrendous. It's so overlit. It's just overlit to death.
Well, that's why you're seeing that shine. Like,
Yeah, and look at that. Look how bright you have dark and bright newspapers in the background, and some of them are crumply and all. It's just, this is so bad. I don't know what to say. I'm sorry. I know I'm being kind of harsh, but these are just.
It had potential.
You know what? I think this was flawed from the beginning. I think the idea of doing a theme for Valentine's Day is good. The idea of tacking up these newspapers does not look good, and you're already starting in the hole. I think that's what is the saddle doing in there? The saddle is not helping anybody. I'm sorry.
Well, because that's where you're like newspaper, saddle.
It's just bad.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. That's just.
Doesn't like
I'm
that
glad
one.
these are blind, and I can tell you the truth. That sucks. All right. Here we go. We have to look at something good to give us a breather. That's nice.
Yeah.
Ooh, I like that. That's my least favorite because it's.
Yeah, that one's. I mean, I get where you're going. You know, like you've got the sunburst.
That's
and
nice.
Iceland.
Iceland.
Aspen trees.
That's nice. But there's not really. I don't know. I'm not sure where I'm supposed to look. Am I looking at the sun? Am I looking at the stream?
Yeah,
Am I looking at the tree
one
and the
lacks
yeah,
from
that one's
no clearly defined subject.
So that's what it is. You got 2 nice shots and one that's missing a clearly defined subject. Well struck there. Give me 1 second here, and we'll pull up these. Okay, here we go. All right. So what's the subject here? I'm going to ask you, whoever took this, I don't know who it is. What's your subject?
I think they're going for the graphical nature, but it's not. There's no subject.
There's no subject. So that means pretty much dead photo. If I don't know where, or if I don't, I'm looking at this, I'm thinking, is it you shot railroad tracks in bad light? You shot lily pads in bad, what am I looking at? And then you go here, and I know what sold you on this. It's the reflection,
Yep.
but there's nothing there.
And is that a bird over there? But it's
Yeah,
so
there's-
far away, you can't really tell.
Yeah. Well, I could make it larger here.
Yeah.
It's
But
the
it's
best
so-
of the three,
it's
but
so
only
small,
because,
though.
yeah, it's not that. And this one is just
The
not,
two birds don't have separation between them.
no,
One
and they're
gets
not
lost in
doing
the
anything.
other,
It's, the color is just bleh.
and they're a couple.
Good.
Just
If
on-
it's black and white, it's
yeah.
not a good black and white conversion. These are just, you got a lot of work to do here. So what would you do to make this better? Number one, have a subject. What would you do to make this better?
You gotta give me something to look at.
Yeah, got to give me something to look at. It's just kind of like, it probably looked pretty when you're standing there, but it doesn't make, you could crop in maybe and make that,
Yeah, busy. Like,
yeah, like
there's
right in
nothing,
here might be
like,
a better subject. And
Yeah,
this
I think
third
you're
one,
in.
you're going to see bird photos later. So at the end of the show, I'm going to show just a bunch of good shots. Random people sent in. I didn't have time to do a whole critique, but here's some really, you're going to see bird shots and go, oh, yeah, that's mine don't look like that.
Yeah.
So that you'll
Okay.
get the idea then. All right, next. This is rough today. Oh, what the hell happened there? Hold
That
on.
didn't open.
Let me see. Why did this shot not open?
It's saying it's not a JPEG, but it is a JPEG.
It says it's a JPEG. Oh, there's something wrong with the file.
Nothing wrong with the file.
All right, we're gonna have to move on then. So this. Well, I can show you what we had anyway. A couple of kids playing on the trees.
Yep.
Meh. Something with no subject. Meh. Guys, are you catching this no subject thing? Like,
Yeah, because that one.
This is sinking a lot of
the kids in the
photos.
trees, like the kids became the subject. That is like I'm at a beautiful place, but you're not telling me where to look. You're showing me dead trees in the front, power lines in
power
the front,
lines.
then the lake, and then half a mountain that kind of looks like it could be interesting.
this
but
is
it's kinda
not-
cut off.
Yeah, that's
So there's
not-
just nothing to it.
Yeah. So you really need just more interesting stuff.
The kids with the
It's-
trees is the better one.
The kids
but-
in the trees is certainly
better.
better. All right, let's take a look here. We have, how did they keep those bikes so still?
Oh.
All right.
That's good.
This is the best shot
Yeah.
by far.
That's really good.
The color's good, the composition's good.
You see
know,
a little bit of motion, but
yeah.
this frozen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nope, this is good.
Yeah,
And
I
you're
like
down
it.
low and all. There's lots of good stuff happening here. Lots of bad stuff
I don't-
happening here.
I-
all right.
that
First
one,
off, the white vignette is instant death to any photo. If you were trying to make this look antique, he's not wearing antique looking clothes. Right? He's not, it looks like he's, just a dude.
I don't understand
He's got
the
tattoos.
third shot to this shot
Yeah, I don't know what's
is like
going on
so
there.
different. And then even that shot, I mean, the one in the middle just out of
It's
place.
just completely out of place. But let's talk about this shot.
Mm-hmm.
If you're going to be shooting bikes, you need to have motion in those wheels. Now, if you were straight on and you could not see the side of the wheels, you could get away with it. But you have to have motion, or it looks like they're parked still on the track. That's why I made the comment. How did
Yeah.
they get their bikes so still and didn't have them falling over? Because there's no sense of motion in this shot whatsoever. What there is a sense of is we're getting ready to start the race. Ready? Go.
Yeah.
But that's not the case, and you know it. So they were already going. So it's like you got to use a slow shutter speed and pan with them, and it's just not.
Yeah, it's just I know what they'll say. It's hard when they're
Right.
coming straight at you. Like there's
So you
really
got
not,
one and a
yeah.
half out
Yeah.
of three,
Yeah.
and the guy with the hitting
Yeah,
the baseball is like,
I don't understand.
that's got to go. All right, I'm still pulling up more images. All right, here we go. The name of this shot is Unhappy Kid.
without fingertips.
All right.
He's also it's
No,
bright.
he says, look.
Oh, okay,
Yeah,
it's that
yeah.
screen.
So he's a bit overlit for sure. Like, let's just fix
Yeah,
that.
it's definitely overlit.
Overlit, which is
And
now
it's
the
causing
lighting.
the background to be overlit.
The
like
lighting
on that
is
one
not
side.
bad, except for it's overlit. You could
There.
probably just go to highlights
Highlights.
and fix that.
There you go, done.
Here you
That's
go.
it. That's what the problem was.
Yeah.
And then I probably there doesn't need to be that much
Right,
light
does
on
not.
the right.
Yeah, I
Maybe
would go
like
put a linear gradient in here.
Yeah, we don't
Yeah.
need that much.
Pull that down a bit.
Yeah, there we go.
Something like.
Totally different. Now I
that.
feel totally different about the
All right,
the photo.
let's take a look at the side by side. See how bright that shot was on the left? It doesn't need to be that. Now, unfortunately, the kid is giving you absolutely nothing. He just looks miserable.
Stank face.
How do I get out of here? He smells something bad.
Yeah.
It's so unfortunately that is, and whose job is it? Yours, to get them to have an expression that is not this mess we're looking at here. But lighting wise, it's too bright, but it's easy to fix. The pose isn't bad, any of that stuff. I like the cap, but it's messy there. This one I want to like, but I am having a very hard time. The lighting is not, it's like, take a look at her face. It's like there's one light super lighting her chin.
Yeah, like it's.
Then there's another light kind of lighting her eyes. And then there is a shadow in the middle. It's just it's messed up.
There's a light coming from down low.
Yeah, I don't know why.
That's why the knee,
yeah, and the neck,
knees and the neck.
there should not be a light
There
coming
should
from down
be,
there.
like-
What's interesting is they lit the balloon well.
Yeah.
The balloon's lit well. She's not lit well.
Yeah.
And the last one, not seeing the horse's eyes, not getting this job done. So this is definitely the best of the three. Needs a little
Yep.
adjustment. This has got lighting problems, and this is just not good. Okay, man, it's a rough day today. All right. Oh, I know where to fix this. Easy. You need a much longer lens. This shot, let's just crop it.
But they wanted to see the whole wave.
This way. I don't know, I think this way. That is a much more captivating
Yep.
shot right there. All you got to do is crop in on these. Now I've just got low res JPEGs here, so you're,
Yeah.
but you're either a longer lens or get aggressive with your cropping to make a nice shot. That's a shot that people go, ooh. The other ones are just like you were standing on the beach and there was people out there surfing and you pulled out your camera, right? It's not that they're not good moments of action, but they're way, way, way too far out. Let's go in on this guy. You want to keep a little of that horizon line, right? Maybe about right there. There's much more captivating shots inside your shots. So that's it. That was easy.
Yeah.
The exposure's fine. All the rest is fine. Your lighting's fine. Everything's, the rest is all okay. All right, what do we got here? Oh, bird shots. That's a nice bird shot. That's a nice bird shot. That's a hell of a bird shot.
Yeah, I like all those.
Oh, these are all very, very good. Look at that. Now think back to those two
Yeah, the seagulls.
seagulls just standing in the water. Like, these are bird shots.
Man,
That's
that
what you're
eagle,
looking for.
That eagle's like giving you something.
That eagle. He's about to,
It's like I'm gonna bite your face
he's
off.
angry. You know why he's angry? Because he's seeing these shots. Not those bird shots. Those were nice. Except for the glow on
dark
the left.
glow.
You got a dark glow on the left
Yeah.
of the Monument Valley there. But
And
what a
then-
lovely
and
long
then a
exposure
glow right
sky.
there
Yeah,
on the
you got a
edges.
little. You got
Got
some
light
glows.
glows and dark
you
glows.
got light glows over here, dark glows over there. You got to fix those because it actually is a very nice shot.
Yeah.
Classic
Yeah.
from the visitor center. You got the Zion. No, what is this?
Bryce Canyon.
Bryce Canyon. And is it just me or does it look a little crooked?
Well,
It looks like it needs to tilt to the right a little bit.
it could. It also looks a little cooked.
Yeah, it could be a little. Yeah.
Yeah.
This one's meh.
That one's throw.
This is one.
That one looks
right.
crooked, but it's probably not.
Right.
Yeah.
This is one where you did this. You're looking at the waterfall and you're going, man, I nailed that waterfall. It's like a long exposure. That looks good. And you're not looking at the rest of the picture, which is crappy. Now, one thing that you could do here, besides fixing the, let's go to the rotate slider. I would still rotate it.
Yeah, this looks better when
Something in
it seems
there.
upright.
I would super crop in all this stuff.
And I've had people tell me, but my camera says it was straight.
Yeah, your camera's
It's
wrong.
like that nature doesn't work that way.
That's a much better picture. It's not nearly as messy. You're in on what the subject is. We know what the subject is. That's good. Subject's that. There you go. All right, a little bit of work,
Yeah.
but overall, those are pretty good.
Okay.
A little bit of stuff. It's just minor stuff. All right, let's roll on. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I like this. I like this. That's kind of an interesting thing with the smoke up there or whatever that is. Clouds and the oval. And I think that's interesting. I think this is on the verge of interesting. It's a little too bright. I think you just pull back the
that
highlights.
One has the potential.
It does have potential. I think it's just, I think you're going to have to paint it.
Yeah.
All right, so you're going to have to get the,
Just get such a bright.
get the
downpour of light.
brush and roll back the highlights and maybe the exposure a little and just paint over the snout. That's way too much. All right,
Yeah, we
so
can always back it off.
yeah, we're going to back it off a little.
Yeah, there.
Right about
That's
there.
better.
Let's take a look at the two. See how it's like so bright on the left? You might even maybe come up a little bit more.
Yeah.
So that's
That changed
that's
that.
not bad. So nice doke. You got a good doke. And then this one
That
is,
one,
I don't
no.
know what the hell's
Throw
going
that
on to
one
throw that one
away.
in the trash.
I mean, if you zoom in, like, is there something interesting? I can't even.
She's
I can't
dancing.
Even tell,
yeah,
though.
I can't. She's dancing somehow.
Okay.
It's not good.
That's
This
what
is,
you're going for, but I'm.
This bad. No. All right. That gets us out of that. Moving on.
Oh, you know, we gotta take a
Oh,
break.
God, we got to take a break.
The break thing's getting huge now.
Yeah, he's making the break larger and larger. Stick around. We'll be right back as we crush more hopes and dreams
Yes.
here on the grid.
Hey, my friends, Rick Salmon here. You know, a lot of photographers take a lot of pictures, however, they don't really practice. So in my latest KelbyOne class, info pack and fun filled, by the way, I show you how to practice the right way. Not by photographing more, but by practicing with purpose. This is the key. You'll learn in this class how to avoid common mistakes, set simple goals, and this is important, turn everyday photo sessions into rewarding experiences. Whether you're photographing wildlife, people, or landscapes, or if you're doing street photography, studio photography, or close-up photography. These ideas apply whether you're using a big camera, like I use for my wildlife photography, or a smartphone, which I use for just about everything else. If you want to get better faster, if you want to create images with impact, this class is for you. So my friends, let's stop guessing. Let's start growing and let your creative vision take flight. Please join me for my latest class only on KelbyOne.
This segment of The Grid is brought to you by B&H Photo, the professional source since 1973.
Oh, I'm not supposed to say one.
Oh, boy. Hey, we're back looking at images today. It's Blind Photo Critique Day, so
It is.
let's continue on. Let's see what we got.
Yeah.
That's not bad. That's not bad. Look
Boy.
at that. Some peak moments
The
of
peak
action
moment
here.
of action. You're
However,
getting- you're getting
and
that.
they're sharp, they're crisp, good capturing the right moment. But I think one thing that would help these, and it's not going to help, I don't know how much it's going to do.
I think it'll do something.
Because you were using a 24-70 at 50 millimeter, which is not the lens I would recommend. Because here's what the problem is. The background is so distracting.
Yeah,
So
you see
go
everything back
to
there.
lens blur, turn it on, and wait a few seconds. It needs, see the little progress bar here?
Yeah.
Wait till that goes all the way around. So that's a little better.
It did help.
Yeah, but crank the blur amount up to 100 and it'll help some more.
Yeah.
See, now it's unfortunately it's not, I don't think, enough blur.
Yeah.
Because
well,
you're-
you're never going to be able to, and that's what you're talking about
Yeah.
with the 50. You need to be like in at 200. Yeah.
Yeah, you need to be back further and at 200 so you get that natural. Like if you go and look at, pro rodeo shots and you'll see that background. But even this one, just a little bit of blur does help. Look.
Because the one thing that you've got the timing.
Yeah, your timing is money and your sharpness is really good. All that stuff is good. But you see, look at the difference here where he's separated from the background.
I mean, even if you said, I only have the 24-70, if you're doing this, then just always be at 70. Don't even change it from 70.
Stay at 70. All right, we're getting through these today. All right. Okay, let's see what we got. Okay, 3 very bad portraits. All right, first off, don't have anybody come to your portrait shoot wearing white unless you're going out to a beach with a family and you told everybody to wear blue jeans and white shirt. White is not a great color to shoot in the studio unless you really know what you're doing. It's going to set your exposure. Your exposure is going to get messed up. And what you have is very bad lighting on an overlit person with their arm cut off.
And maybe help them out with
way.
where's the very bad, like what is very bad with the lighting?
The lighting looks harsh.
Harsh, yeah.
It's too bright. It's a little bit harsh. It's an awkward looking pose too. The pose is kind of awkward looking, and the white is just that white color. It's drawing you to her shirt instead of to her face.
Well, because I think
So-
they're going to say, I mean, you got some shadows going on that one side, but it's just
They're
it's
not
too
good
much.
shadows.
It's not the right
And the
pattern.
angle is kind of funky too.
Yeah.
So first off, let's just lower the highlights.
Yep.
So that's not so bad. It's not going to fix the white shirt, but it's just that little bit. Look what it did.
Yeah, now it's looking more natural.
Yeah, it was looking well
Flashy.
overlit, but that white shirt is always going to work against you. So I always tell subjects that come in for a portrait shoot, I tell, wear solid color, but not black and not white.
Yeah.
Not black, not white. Wear something else. Wear red, wear whatever. If you insist on wearing a white shirt, put something over it. Put a jacket over it or something over it to where it doesn't look so, But obviously, the perfect piece of clothing for any situation, Eric, and I think you'd have to agree, is a black T-shirt with a logo on it.
Yeah, but you would think that when you have a black t-shirt with a logo on it, we would have the focus on you. I was looking at the last shot, and it's like, it's actually focused on your mic.
What's
I don't
wrong
know.
with-
I'm being blind photo
what's wrong
critiques
with
on our crew.
What's wrong with our crew today? But this whole thing is just a little too bright. Something there.
Yeah, that's much better.
Yeah, that's much better. So that's the first one. All right.
Yeah, now the shirt's not screaming too,
Right.
like just blown out.
Number 2. This is a bored-looking person in bad light. There's no shadows. There's no depth. There's no dimension. There's no nothing. He's bored-looking. He's not giving you anything. It's like, yeah. This one is the worst. Now, you're going to think it's the best. It could be the best, but here's the problem. Guys, look at the size of her foot.
Feet. It's
Look
massive.
at this is the photographer's fault. She doesn't have feet that are that big. I want to give you
a wider lens.
Can I give you
Yeah.
number 1, stop with the wide
wide
lens.
lens,
You're
yeah.
not Joe McNally. He can get away with it. You're not. Look, let me just show you. Can I give you an example? Let me show you, Eric.
Yes.
All right, I'm going to go select her foot.
Yeah,
I'll use the object.
bigger than her head.
I'm going to use the object select tool to just get her foot, and probably I have to use the lasso to get the ankle. All right. Oh, wow, I selected all kinds of crap, didn't it? Okay, that object select did not do well. Usually it's much better than that. All right, there's part of the shoe. I can get the rest. All right, let's take it from her ankle down. All right, and let's include this little stiletto heel thingy. All right, so it's not my best selection, but it doesn't matter. This will help us to. All right, that's a reasonable selection of her shoe.
Right.
Look at this. Come on.
It's bigger than her face.
Look at the size. All right, I'm going to brighten it up so you can kind of look at the size of her shoe. Come on, do you not see this? God.
It is when you're using
Now-
a wide angle lens. It's going to
Now,
happen.
here's how we're going to save this shot.
Okay.
We're going to hit delete. No, here's what we're going to do. The only way to save this shot is to go to the crop tool, bring it in a little bit, and then flip it this way. Because there's a good shot in here. You're going to have to crop it up enough so you don't cut off her wrist. There's a good shot right in here. That's not a bad shot. Is this a tattoo or is this something else? Oh, come on. You're going to leave the cuts on her arm? That's
Yeah,
not
we
good.
can take those out.
Take those out. And there's cuts over here too.
Is it blood?
I don't know. Maybe you put blood in there for effect. I don't think
It's not working.
It's not working. It's not very flattering. But this is a much, much, much better shot.
Yeah.
Get rid of the giant feet. It's so unflattering. And it's because you use the wrong lens and you put her foot up front and it's going to exaggerate. A wide angle lens is going to exaggerate those feet. That's a mess. And there is a better shot here. So you got some work to do on the portraits, my friend. My friend. All right.
All right.
Yeah, all of them. Phew. All right. Let me get back to where I need to be. All right. Let's see what we got next. Oh no, we've already seen that one. Next. It's Bad Portrait Day on the grid.
Uh-oh.
Come on.
No.
No, that one's not bad.
That was good.
That was not bad.
That's good.
This one is horrendous.
No.
This one's not good. All right, so let's look at these bigger because they're kind of small. If I open them in camera raw, we'll get them bigger.
The middle one, I'm not no.
Yeah, the middle one's just a no. This one, she looks like you copy and pasted her onto that background. That's number one. Number two is you should have used, hell, you could have used portrait mode on an iPhone and gotten better.
Well,
You're
it
shooting
actually
at
is
f1.0. That is an iPhone.
It is a phone.
So you haven't figured out how to go over to portrait mode yet.
Hit that lens blur.
Hit that lens blur.
Crank that lens blur.
Give it a
'Cause
second.
that's what if you went into portrait mode on your phone, it would have looked like.
There, we're getting there.
It would have looked like that. to
There
start.
we are. There we are. That's much better. Look at the difference side by side. Because it's not about the lake, but you can see it's a lake behind her.
Yeah.
And then you have her hand in that spot, and it's up to you because you get to choose the picture. That's covering the light on her face. So you need to go and get a brush and increase the exposure and paint right in there. And that's too much. And get some light in there.
Mm-hmm.
Look at her face on the left. And then I got a great trick for you. Ready? This is a good one. Are you watching?
I am.
I know you are. I guess I should be looking at the camera. Watch this. Create mask. I do this all the time. Go to select people. Go to hair. Hit create. And then open up just the shadows. And it makes hair look so much better. Look at all the detail in her hair now.
Mm-hmm.
And that's an easy fix. So anyway, that's the difference between the two. You needed to put portrait mode on your camera. Number two is, you know, if you're going to have her cover her face from the light, you better.
And the dappled light is not like the.
No, the other shot is not working on any level.
I know you're looking at it going, well, dappled light, you know, like, but no.
This one, no way. No. And the third one is not bad.
That's not bad.
It's not bad.
That
The
looks like a
lighting's-
totally different person.
Looks like a
shot
different
the
photographer
photo.
took this shot. The lighting's not bad. The pose isn't really bad. I would probably darken the outside edges. I maybe throw a little quick, go to
Vignette.
effects and throw a little vignette on that just around the background so it focuses more on her. And that's an easy trick, but look at the difference. Because the bright edges of the image, look at the top
It
left corner.
draws you in to the
Yep,
subject.
draws you into the subject, but you don't even hardly notice it's there, right? But if I were to turn it off, watch. Once you see it, then you're like, oh yeah, there it is.
Yeah.
Anyway, but so that's it. Do more of this and do more of this. Never do
None of
this.
that.
Never,
And just,
and fix that.
and yeah, blur the background.
Blur the background.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh no. Oh no. All right, let me open those in camera raw so we can see them bigger.
I mean, the last one is probably
The best of the
best
three.
of the worst.
Yeah, so this is not good. It's just, so I'm looking at a dead log. That's what we came here for.
And this.
This. Blech. There's no subject. This is nothing. I don't know. It's not a photo. There's no subject here either. You could say, all right,
Yeah, you got the fence and we're going back, but no.
there's nothing there. What does the fence lead you to? Nothing. It's just a snowy day someplace. Yeah, these here's what you got to work on. I'm going to ask Erik a series of questions,
Yes.
and Erik will answer them honestly.
Okay.
Erik,
Yes.
does this person need a different lens?
No.
Do they need to change their f-stop?
No.
Do they need to buy a new camera?
No, it's pretty sharp and all. It's all good.
Do they need to do something different in post-processing?
Maybe a little bit, but it's
Well,
gonna
everyone-
Be, it's going to be more the subject, and it's going to be more
don't
the
have-
story. It's going to be the composition.
In the one that you have a subject, it's a bad subject.
Yeah, because you're also like the shadow is weird, the lighting's weird.
It's all weird. The sun's blown
and
out.
then it's kind of like, yeah, the branch is kind of intersecting with the rocks, but then intersecting with the trees.
Yeah, it's just this
It's
is
just
all right. So it's none of the things that are camera related. It is you're standing in front of bad things and taking bad pictures.
And
you
bad
need to
light.
stand in interesting things in interesting light. This is a common problem. So what are the biggest problems we've seen today? You don't have a good subject.
the subject thing is just so
You're
big.
shooting in bad light, but the subject thing is killing a lot of these. It's like, pick something interesting. Those are not interesting. All right, this is our last one, and then we're going to go over and look at the best ones. This is a nice shot. Finally, a nice portrait.
Pleasing
This one's
light.
nice. I think it is a little bit wider than it needs to be. Like you could crop in a little bit. But here's what you did right. Number one, she's giving you a nice smile. She's doing something. It's interesting. The lighting is very flattering for her. Would I do the hair trek on her? Yes, I would. But outside of that, this is a nice shot.
Yeah.
Straight up, she's a nice looking subject. She's wearing a white shirt, but the jacket over it,
And the background has that nice blur
and it's out of
to
focus.
it.
Yep. So this is nicely done. This one, photography-wise, I think is nicely done. You've got the background out of focus. He's not, his expression is not great, but his pose is okay. I would have turned the back shoulder a little more towards the camera, but it's not bad. This is not bad. So overall, I'm not crazy about his skin tone. His skin tone looks a little reddish to me, but it's not terrible. All right. Then this one. You see how you have the tree shadow cutting right through her arm, and you kind of shot her out in this direct sun. So this one is the least of the three by far because of the lighting. You were doing so well with the first two.
One. The first one
you
is
can
the
help
best.
this a little bit by pulling back the highlights, which we've seen me do many times today. Let's pull back the highlights and maybe even a little of the exposure. Plus, you got these weird trees all the way around her.
That's just not your best scene. It's not your best scene.
Yeah, it's not a good scene. You could add a little vignette to kind of take some of the heat off the bad back, the something like this, a little
helping.
better. It's all helping. And then I found that when you shot in bad light, you can sometimes lower the blacks and lower the blacks, and that'll help a little bit. So just take a look at just those 3 tweaks. Kind of help the shot quite a bit. But this was just one where you had all these trees around. You could have found a shady spot, but unfortunately, we did not. All right. So the first two, money. The last one, still not bad. She should take a look at the pose, though. The pose looks a little bit like I have to pee.
Yeah.
She's like, it's a little uncomfortable pose. So I'll tell you what, Vanessa Joy did a very, very nice class on KelbyOne on posing. You don't have to join KelbyOne. You can go buy the class.
That will help a lot of people.
If you search for Vanessa Joy and Scott Kelby, also we had a wonderful Brazilian model that she was a model, and she does a whole class on posing for us. Amanda Lucant is her name, Lucant. And she did a wonderful class. Watch Vanessa Joyce first, but then watch Amanda Lucant.
I think that's what people are struggling with is
a lot of
the posing
problems
issues.
And these are going to give you poses that flatter people and make them look their best. So,
Yeah, you're definitely right with that. It looks uncomfortable, like she's got to go to the bathroom.
She got to go to the bathroom. It's a pee
She's
shot.
tense.
Plus, she's overlit. And look at the shadows under her neck. You shot it at the wrong time. It cuts right through her.
This is the hard thing, and that's where those classes are so great. With people, it's breaking them down to be comfortable in front of the camera. You have to break them into being comfortable in front of the camera. It's a skill.
It's a skill, but it's a skill that's easily learned.
Yeah.
Okay, we're going to take a short break. When we come back, we're going to look at some really nice shots from all over. Stick around.
Hello, this is Nikon Ambassador Hilmar Smith, and I'm at the KelbyOne Studios filming my new class. This is going to be a continuation of the why seamless many ways to use it. So today we're going to be using paint, little bows to decorate your why seamless. We're going to be playing and creating like origami and paper boats, paper airplanes. We are creating like a little notebook page. We are wrinkling, we're using so many fun things to level up and use your why seamless in a more creative way. So if you want to level up your creativity, come and join me at KelbyOne.com.
This is New York City. My name is Ali Rajabi, and welcome to my class, Street as a Studio, Seeing Light, Form, and Possibility. Every corner here holds something unexpected, a flash of light, a shadow, a gesture, a color that only lasts for a second. This class is about learning to recognize those moments, to see beyond the surface, and to create photographs that feels alive and intentional. It's not about perfection or post-processing. It's about vision, patience, and curiosity. We'll explore how to use light, people, and even everyday objects to build images that are thoughtful and full of a story. The street is your studio, wide open, unpredictable, and full of possibility. Let's step into it together and see what this amazing city offers.
This segment of The Grid is brought to you by Platypod, the world's most compact tripod base.
One. Oh, we're not supposed
Hey,
to say that. That's
we're back. Sherry says, I need a class for sure. Barbara says, at least none were told to sell their camera gear.
This is true.
It was no selling the camera gear. John Duke says, what's John saying today?
Let's do something fun. Have a grid episode where everyone sends in their worst photos they have taken. We can call it Photography Crimes and Misdemeanors. We'll laugh, we'll learn, we'll heal.
You know what?
Yes?
Let's save that for the next time John's on the show.
Okay, we'll
that
do
would be
that.
a good one. When we know John's coming,
Yep.
that'd be a good one. All right, let's take a. So these next ones are not on. We're not really going to super critique. These are all good shots. These are ones that
We're
they
sent
had,
in and
and
can't
sometimes
tell you
it was a particular shot that was good in their take, but we just, we only have so much time. We're already over time. So anyway, let's start off with a nice dookie dookie. That's a nice shot.
Nice.
I really like that. I love how everything's kind of out of blur, blurry in the
Yeah.
toucan. I love toucans anyway. You know what would make this great? I would sprinkle some Fruit Loops on that. No, I'm just kidding. All right. This is an interesting shot, I thought.
Yeah.
Yeah? Just
Kind of like that, the shot with the guy smoking the hookah and the...
yeah.
The,
Along that range.
was it Camel?
Yep.
Where you got the guys kind of there, and then you got the path leading back. You see the city, so it's wrapped you around.
Nice shot of Venice.
Ooh, I like
That's
that.
cool concert shot from behind. I like that. Look at the way the hawk, is it a hawk? Is looking over at you like he's pissed.
Yep. see
See how his eye pops up there?
Just that one eye.
Yeah, that's kind of nice. Look
Ooh,
at this.
I love that one.
I think that is in, I'm not sure. I was going to say it's in, not Yemen, not Oman.
Shows scale.
I love the scale. Yeah, that's a really cool shot. That's a nice bird right there. That's a nice iguana, isn't it?
It might be. We've got a bunch of them that have been dropping out of trees here.
Yeah. Well, not in Tampa.
Well,
But-
downstairs to the south.
Yeah, a buddy of mine was asking me about that. And I'm like, that doesn't happen. I said, if you see an iguana in Tampa, it's in the pet store. I said, that's a South Florida thing. Nice. I like the rain and the little drop coming off
Droplet off
his
the
nose. That's a good off beak, right? A beak would be better. How about this one? It's kind of
That's
funny.
funny.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I like that one. That's kind of nice.
Yeah.
I would love to see the tree on the left.
Clean up that tree on
Clean
the
up
left.
that tree on
and
the left
great.
would be great. Look at this one. This is a very nice shot, I
Oh,
think.
I really like that.
Nice. I like the post on it too.
I really like that too. The
Isn't that
light.
pretty? The light.
See, that's what we were talking about earlier,
The
like those
light.
still lifes that we were doing earlier. Where
Yeah.
like that's right out of that's balanced. Balanced light, not too much. Perfect.
Nice.
Ooh,
Look at that.
nice. That's a really nice shot.
Now, if it were me, here's what I would like to do. I would like to go here and open this, and I would go to up here, go to generative expand.
You want to give it some
I
breathing
would
room?
add a little bit of breathing room all the way around, over here and over here. It actually doesn't look bad with a white border, does it? But
No, it doesn't.
give it 12 seconds to work its magic. There you go. Boom.
Yeah, you just wanted that
Done.
breathing room.
Done. Russ is asking, how do you post a photo? So Russ, the day before we do these, I call out on my LinkedIn, my Facebook page, and my Twitter. I'm still calling it Twitter page. I put out a call for how to upload a photo, and then it's going to be the next day at 1 o'clock. So that's how I do it. Anyway, that looks better with that little bit of whatever, right?
Yeah.
All right. So let's go on. That's nice, huh?
Nice, yeah.
Now, I think I would get rid of that flower on the right.
Yeah.
It's not bad. It's not a deal breaker
No,
like
it's
some
not
of the
a
ones
crazy
we've seen
piece.
today. But I love the backlittedness of this, if that's a word. This is nice. I love the way the city looks, and it's kind of interesting having him shoot
Taking
a
a
selfie,
picture of a
right?
picture.
Yeah, that's cool.
Picture of a person taking.
Now, that's a nice bird right there. Look at the separation there from that background. That's beautiful. That's a beautiful, very pretty shot. This is a very pretty shot. And you look right at the bridge and you just drive right off on it. That's nice. And beautiful color coming up on the left. This is an interesting shot. I like the little boy walking down the, I think that's just kind of an interesting shot. I think this is an interesting shot, Pershing Square up in New York City.
This is when earlier you were showing motion, but we were like, I don't even know why you're showing it to me.
Yep.
This one's really nice because you're seeing that motion. Then there also is a little, like what I really like is how that motion is then there's a guy in the restaurant that's back there that's frozen because he's not moving.
Because he's not moving.
And that works very well. I love that scene.
Another reason why it works are the colors work really terrifically. Yeah. And even though you have a lot of motion, you know that's a taxi and you know that's a bike rider. Yeah. I think this is a very well-crafted shot. This is nice. And you know what's weird? I think I've seen this building someplace, but I can't quite put my finger on it. But this is very nice. Little Tokyo cab, a little panning shot, very nice. Oh, this one we saw earlier, yeah. Look at this one. Come on, that's a killer shot. Look at the side. Now this is shot with, I guess, a longer lens.
Oh yeah, it's got to be a longer lens.
Got to be a longer lens to get that
600 to 800 millimeters.
to get that sun really big, like, or excuse me, moon? No, sun. What is that?
That's a moon.
It's a moon?
It's a space station.
It's an orange moon. It's the Death Star. That's a really cool shot. Just that's really, really cool.
I love that.
Love it, love it, love it. This looks like the Trinity Church in Boston, that's a very nice shot. Trinity Church, nicely done. Nice wide angle shot. I think that's a great shot. This one's very nice. Now, you have two people in this shot. Pick one. But that's nicely done. I like the angle of attack and the way it leads you down to the left, down to the water. This is not far from where we saw those gondola shots. I mean, those gondola shots, see that statue down there? Take a left and there they are.
That's where those were.
This is a cool shot. I love this shot with the moving trains and she's through there. If she was just not on her phone, it would make it a little bit better, but everyone is on their phone.
So hard nowadays.
What can you do? How about this one?
Ooh, yeah.
Yeah, that's a good one. And this is a very pretty shot. Isn't that pretty?
Yeah.
Look at the light hitting one side of the lighthouse and the house. Yeah. You got a nice, it's a nice kind of scene. And we're back to the toucan. So those are all, congratulations to all those folks who had very, very, very nice shots. All right, look.
I took some moon shots this weekend.
Oh, yeah, we've got to show the shot on Eric's machine here.
Yeah.
He got a hell of a shot this weekend.
I shot a moon rocket with the moon. So.
All right, now, okay, so look, let me just say this, Erik. This is not fair because you have special access to get in places that nobody else can get. You just can't get a shot like that. Not anybody can just get a shot like that.
I'll tell you where I shot that from. I parked my car at a Taco Bell.
That's right.
I'll show you another one that shot from
Taco Bell.
Where's the one with the McDonald's parking lot? Let me see.
Taco Bell. So the two courses that we were talking about, somebody just asked if we could.
That one's from a McDonald's parking lot. That was the day before.
Well, McDonald's and Taco Bell, it's two different things, Erik.
Yep. There you go.
How about that?
Yep. Right there.
So I'm just going to ask the question that maybe some people think, why does the moon look like an egg?
It
doesn't look as round.
Oh, it's being distorted by the atmosphere.
Stupid atmosphere.
Yeah.
Can I ask you a question?
And that's why it's actually that color. That's the real color. Like that.
I know, Erik, but couldn't you fix that in post?
I could, but I want that natural. I want that look. Actually, I wanted this because the rocket's orange, and I wanted to keep it the same.
No, orange. Yeah. I don't mean change the color. I mean make it less round. I mean make it more round.
Well, these right now we're going to an agency for photojournalism, so I did not touch anything with these photos.
No, don't do that. Okay, I thought they were just for you.
Yeah, I'm started to work on. Like I did this one that's an HDR, so this is like as it's Horizon. I just started that, like an HDR.
All right, so we're going to answer the question. Can somebody please repeat the name of those courses? So they are both posing courses, and maybe the control room will pull it up. We have one from Vanessa Joy is the instructor on KelbyOne. Vanessa Joy, and she's got a great class on posing. She's terrific. Vanessa is a wonderful teacher. a wonderful photographer. She's so good. And she does a real, I just watched it. It was a very, very good class. And then Amanda Lusant. So here we go. We're getting there. All right, portrait photography, posing essentials with Vanessa Joy. That is a really good class. Really
and that's
good.
what, if you were shooting portraits, turning image portraits, I feel like that's a mandatory class for people.
And
now.
then the other one is from Amanda Lusant. So if you'll just type in, Amanda, probably be the only one that comes up. We don't have that many Amandas.
Can I make one observation?
Yes, you may.
Of this day, which
Yes.
I'm glad that we didn't have any white balance issues.
I know that's weird. And here's Amanda Lusant. That's her. So she teaches the class and she does the posing. Her posing stuff is phenomenal. She's so good. So watch both of those. She's really great. You'll dig it. And they're a little over an hour each, but you'll learn so much, and it'll make people in your portraits look so much more natural and relaxed. And also, when you're confident in posing them, it makes your subject feel confident in you as a photographer, and it makes them more relaxed and better in front of your camera. Jessica says, I love the quick run through of the good photos, like at the end we just did. It's like a palate cleanser after a learning time with the photos that may not be that good.
Yeah.
And then Craig Pfeiffer says, not just anyone can park at Taco Bell. It's restricted, definitely restricted.
Yeah, definitely
Taco
restricted.
Bell, you know, you can't get into Taco Bell, just not anybody. Anyway, so what have we learned today? Let's just recap. Number 1, lighting counts.
It does.
Number 2, stop overlighting your subjects.
And posing.
And
Subjects.
posing matters. If you're not
Subject
shooting
matters.
people, the light still matters. And you got to have a subject. Guys, you can self-critique. When you're about to upload those 3, ask yourself a question. Was this shot in good light?
I got one too that
Do it.
Adobe's going to help you out with if you have Photoshop or Lightroom or Camera Raw. Open it up. You go to your masking tool. Hit the select subject button. If AI cannot find a subject, it is a crappy photo.
Yeah, and if AI goes no subject found, don't upload it.
Yep. Now that 99 out of times out of 100 that works. There's one time it won't, and then there's always exceptions to that rule. But I'm telling you, it'll help you. Just hit that select subject.
Now, for those of you out there who are holding a giant red heart or photographing someone holding a giant red heart and you got a harsh critique today, you can go one of 2 ways with this. You can go, okay, I'm going to do better. And I can see that I was not going in the
it's
right
gonna
direction.
be,
Or
I know better.
Or you can just say, they're all wrong and my stuff is awesome. It's up to you. All right. Oh, and Laurent says,
Yeah.
number 4, use your cropping tool.
Yeah.
Yes. That was a perfect way to end it up.
We
All right.
got prices.
We got good prizes too.
The Platypod grip is going to Dave Schwabauer, 7956, and then the flash book is going to Sharon B, and then the Natural Light portrait book is going to Norwich PG, and then Let It Shoot Retouches is going to Lori Girth, and then the Photoshop Lightroom Classic book is going to Karen Grillian. So there you go.
The
And
famous Karen Grillian.
yeah, and then on one's going to Dave GA. So I'm going to say it's Dave, maybe in Georgia.
Maybe in Georgia.
All right, just
kids.
email us over at gridprize@kelbyone.com and claim it by tomorrow if you won.
Yeah, it'd be great. Well, thanks very much for watching The Grid today, and I hope you take the critiques in the manner that they were intended, which is to help you get better at your photography. All right, kids, we will see you next Wednesday. Thanks to our studio audience, Don and Stu.
Next Thursday.
Next Thursday. We'll see you next week. What did I say, next Wednesday?
You're gonna get it by the end of the year. We'll
Hey,
say
it's
Thursday.
episode 677, was it today?
Yeah, I mean that's at 670 times you were on Wednesday.
Yeah, today was 677. All right, Steven says, I am the red heart, and I'm going to get better. Let's
you go.
I think that's the kind of attitude that
I
actually
love how
makes
you
a
put in the
difference.
effort to do the theme out.
Yep.
You've got the start. Just keep on going.
Keep going. All right. Thanks, everybody. We'll see you next week. Take care.